Well, hundreds of thousands of men and women throughout the United States are living with sarcoidosis.
Many have referred to it as the mystery disease, but by sharing her personal story, author Dorothea Howard is providing words of hope, and she is here in the studio with joining us now and talking about her book. So, you know, I'm curious, when I first saw that we were going to do this story, I had never heard of this condition. Tell us what it is.
Sarcoidosis is an inflammatory disease that it afflicts the major organs of your body. It creates a small, what they call granulomas, which is clumps of cells that attack any major organ, sometimes multiple organs of your body.
Wow.
Yes.
How do you know you have it?
That's the thing with sarcoidosis, and this is why they call it a mystery disease. Unfortunately, there's no preventative measures for sarcoidosis. With my case, and I'll just use myself as an example, it was in 1984, and I was 26 years old. And for me, at 26 years old, I noticed that I was getting a series of symptoms. Prior to that, I would get lesions on my chin, just distinctive, these lesions, purplish red color. And then I also noticed that I was getting very short of breath when I would do any type of activity, which for a 26-year-old, that's pretty rare. I had a dry, annoying cough, which is one of the major issues about sarcoidosis. So you get a cough, you get aches and pains. So it mocks so many other diseases, wow. It's hard to tell.
And Ms. Howard, being so young, why was it so important for you to share an intimate part of your life in this book?
I did this because when I was diagnosed, there was really no one to help me. And I know from firsthand experiences what it was like to get a diagnosis and not really have anyone that was professional enough to give me some advice and let me know what I need to do to live with this disease.
What gave you the courage to write it? I know a lot of times when a condition like this happened, like you said, you know, you didn't really have anybody to talk to. But at the same time, I'm sure that you were looking for that advice, and now you're looking to help other women and men.
Absolutely. The courage came from people contacting me, and it was the fact that other Sarcoidonians would contact me and they would tell me their personal stories. This gave me the courage to write my book because actually I wrote it because of them. I've always had a story to tell, but because of my fellow Sarcoidonians, I had the reason to write the book.
And what can they find in the book?
They can find inspiration and motivation. They can also get a piece of my life, which I shared on behalf of all the fellow Sarcoidonians. I wanted to use myself as an example to help other people.
And my last question, Ms. Howard, is that you talked about it being the mystery disease. Do you want to see more research done on this?
Oh, absolutely. We have lack of attention. We have lack of awareness, the recognition, and I really thank God for you guys because we really need media support. And the fact that you all reached out to me to be able to allow me to talk about the disease and how it affects hundreds of thousands of people between the ages of 20 and 40 years old, particularly African American, but also Hispanics as well.
Okay, well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.